Halo, tes 1, 2, 3. Yalah, mulai aja ya. Oke. Clash Royale part 2 ya berarti ya. Oke. Oke, halo semuanya yang nonton atau yang ngeliat replay ya. Gue lanjutin di mana ya? Di chapter kedua, bukan chapter 2, chapter 3 Clash Royale part kedua. Kita baru setengah jalan.
I'm Monami. Once again, I've been put in such an unreasonable situation.
Oh ya, kalau dari episode kemarin itu belum ada petunjuk soal pembunuhnya ya. Baru kayak urutan pembunuhannya doang ya. Yoko mati pertama. Siapa itu namanya? Gue lupa main gitar siapa. Ibuki mati kedua. Ya, urutannya gitu.
Seriously, he's like the king of unreasonableness. Why did it turn out like this? We were supposed to have a fun, friendly school trip, but it turned out all bloody instead.
Gara-gara Monokuma.
No! This definitely cannot be allowed. That's why I want you to remember this. Everyone, do your very best. Don't lose to yourself. And don't forget to save frequently.
Oke, disuruh nge-save. Apa nih? Oh, iya. Pembunuhnya tuh niru film ya.
It suddenly got quiet in here.
Oh yeah.
Did I confuse you? If so, I wish I could die from self-loathing.
Sebelumnya ngomongin apa ya? Gua agak lupa ya.
Man,
Topiknya apaan
this
sebelumnya?
again.
If that's the case, it would have been just dandy if they had gone ahead and killed me too. If that happened, the imitation would have been perfect. So why didn't they do that?
Well, it's against the rules to kill 3 people in the first place.
Oh, kan di film kan bunuh 3 ya. Tapi peraturan Monokuma cuma boleh bunuh 2.
That rule is too harsh. I couldn't get killed because of that.
Seriously, just shut up already! Shut up forever!
Dimarahin Kazuichi loh.
But I'm thinking about it again and he's totally right. It feels incomplete.
Because they
maksudnya
didn't
apaan?
kill 3 people like the movie did? That's only because of Monokuma's rule.
Iya.
It's not just that. Come on, try to remember the content of the movie.
Hah? Content of the movie apa isinya? Lupa gua.
About the lion that got killed second.
That's the one Hyoko's body was imitating, right?
Even though we're calling it an imitation, the lion was actually pinned by arrows, right?
Pin itu apa ya? Ditempel ya? Ditempel pakai panah. Oh iya, ditusuk panah tuh.
But
Tapi ini pakai
Hyoko's
tape ya?
body was suspended by common household duct
Selotip.
tape. Maybe they just used a common substitute because it was too difficult to imitate the arrows.
Oh, bisa juga.
Well, that's probably it, but that attitude is what makes this feel incomplete.
Ditut maksudnya?
If falsifying the murder sequence was the killer's plan from the very beginning, they should have taken steps to properly imitate it.
But if we never realized it was a half-assed imitation, their entire plan would have been completely useless.
What are you trying to say?
Oh,
Are you
maksudnya
saying
apa
the
sih?
imitation wasn't planned?
Oh, pembunuhannya itu nggak direncanain, yang niru-niru itu. Karena nggak pakai panah katanya.
I'm saying, Hyoko's murder wasn't.
What?
Maksudnya? Pembunuhan Hyoko itu tidak direncanakan.
I understand the imitation wasn't enough, but aren't you making a bunch of assumptions?
Maksudnya apaan? Oh, gara-gara nggak pakai panah ya? Hyoko
It's
pakai
not just the
selotip.
core imitation. There are also other strange details.
Strange details? Like what?
Like, for example, why did Hyoko go to the music venue?
Kenapa Hyoko datang ke itu ya? Oh,
So,
gua
you're saying
ingat
the
ini.
truth behind Hyoko's murder is hidden?
I
Gue
have no
ingat,
freaking
gue
clue
ingat, gue
what
ingat.
you're trying to say.
Hyoko itu ke tempat konser tuh buat nyari cermin kan kalau nggak salah. Katanya si Princess Sonia dia pengen ngaca buat pakai baju.
However,
Ya nggak
this is
sih?
getting quite interesting.
Tapi
My
nggak tahu
four dark
sih.
devas of destruction are getting riled up.
Ya gue tahu itu udah dikasih tahu Sonia kalau nggak salah. Sonia Kon kan. Tachibana Taki Yosh. Oh, gue baru sempat lanjutin ya. Kemarin gue mager banget sumpah dah. Nih pasti kata-kata Sonia mana ya? Ya nggak ada ya.
Go to the music
Ya
venue?
udah deh, nggak ada. Bukannya kata-katanya Sonia ya kemarin.
Maybe the killer summoned her.
Ah, lambat.
That's not it. Maybe she got abducted by the killer.
Abducted itu apa ya?
No, maybe.
No, maybe.
She went of her own free will.
Kepencet. Ini nih. Cara ngambil gimana ya? Ah, nggak bisa ngambil anjir. Bang, besok
She
mau
was
as.
guided by the will of causality.
Gue harus nyari orang dulu sih. Aduh, cara ngambil itu gimana sih? Gue lupa.
Why did Hyoko
Segitiga
go to the
gini
music
kan, kalau nggak salah.
There's no way we know that.
Maybe the killer summoned her.
Enggak. Dia yang
If
kesana
that's not
sendiri.
it, maybe she got abducted by the killer.
Tembak dong.
No, maybe.
No,
She went
maybe.
of her own free will.
Nggak bisa diambil anjir. Sebentar guys. Cara ngambil itu gimana ya? Segitiga kan? Fast forward, select root bullet, concentrate. Segitiga itu apa sih? Nggak bisa ya? Bukannya segitiga itu
She was
ngambil ya?
guided by the will of causality.
Nggak bisa diambil ya? Harus ngambil ini. Atau
Why
nggak
did
harus ngambil ya?
Hyoko-
Surveillance kamera, The Wizard Monomi, Blood on Soul, Motel
No way
Room
we
Key.
know that.
Apa sih? Gua nggak lupa anjir.
Maybe the killer summoned her.
Scraptic paper.
If that's not it,
Ini gua harus setuju sama sesuatu
maybe
nih.
she got abducted by the killer.
Abducted. Enggak.
No, maybe.
Ini gua
She
nggak.
went of her own free will.
Aduh, 10. Gua harus setujuin si Sonia nih.
She
Apa
was
ya?
guided by the will of causality.
Blood on Soul. Motel Room Key. Oh, Motel Room Key. Oh.
Why did Hyoko
Motel Room Key mana ya?
go to the
Ini dia.
music venue?
Ya pasti gue harus setuju sama Sonia, tapi
Maybe
gue
the
nggak
killer
tahu
summoned
kata
her.
kuncinya anjir.
If that's not it,
Mana Sonia?
maybe she got
Sonia
abducted.
mana
No,
Sonia?
maybe. She went of her own free
Nah
will.
ini. Ya gue
I
setuju
agree with
sama
that.
lu Sonia. Oke, apa nih? Jelasin Sonia.
It's just as Sonia said. She went to the music venue of her own free will.
Iya, benar.
So, exactly as I assumed.
Dia mau pakai baju. Terus
If no
tapi nggak
one
bisa
called for her,
sendiri.
then why did she go?
Hyoko locked herself in her room because she was being overly cautious of the despair disease, you know?
Dia ngurung
I
biar
don't
nggak
think
kena
a person like
penyakit.
that would leave their room just because someone called for them.
There's no way she got abducted?
Hyoko locked the room she was
Abducted itu
staying
apa
in
sih?
before she went out.
Dibujuk kah?
If she was forcibly taken from her room, there's no way she would have had time to lock it.
The killer could have locked her door, right? Just to hide the fact Hyoko got abducted.
Enggak.
Then they couldn't have hidden her room key that deep in her kimono. They would have put it somewhere more obvious. Otherwise, there's no point in messing with the crime scene if nobody finds the key.
Iya, kuncinya kayaknya dimasukin Hyoko sendiri.
At the time, you were the one who actually took out the key, right? Then something like that.
I won't move.
Waduh, ini ngapain coba? Gue berantem sama si Akane loh.
Are you saying my gut was wrong?
Ya,
This could be my first and last.
iya.
No, that's not the issue.
Ini gue harus apa ya?
Shut up! Enough with your fancy talk. I'll shut you up right now.
Apa nih? Gue pakai apa ya? Petunjuknya apa aja sih? Kayak Sonia dah. Ini masih berhubungan sama Sonia dah. Ya nggak sih? Ada Sonia.
Hyoko was locked inside her room, right?
Aduh, pakai stick
She
agak
definitely got
ribet ya.
abducted as the killer forced their way into Hyoko's room.
Perang.
Forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
Stick gue copot.
Get back down!
Pencet apa nih? A itu apa sih? A itu apa anjir?
Hiyoko was locked inside her
Alah, bodo
room,
amat
right?
lah.
She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into
Analog gua
Hiyoko's
rusak
room.
dah kayak gini anjir.
Forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak looking,
Kanan. Stick gua copot.
and that's why the killer targeted her.
Aduh, stick gua copot sih. Kayaknya harus pelan-pelan
Hiyoko
dah.
was locked inside her room.
Nah,
She
ini.
definitely got abducted. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room.
Atas bawah
Forcibly
lah.
abducted her. The girl is so small and weak looking, and that's why the killer targeted her.
Bisa. Stick
Get
gua.
back down!
Ek. Oke, sukses.
But
Akhirnya.
Hiyoko's room was locked. Key was deep
Dikunci.
inside her kimono, remember?
Terus kuncinya di dalam bajunya. Oke.
It's more likely that Hiyoko locked the door herself.
The killer was the
Okay.
one who locked the door. So what if the key was in her kimono? Maybe the killer just put it there later.
Enggak. Oh, ada pelurunya.
There's
Gua
no
baru
reason
tahu.
for the killer to put the key in
Pelurunya di
Hiyoko's
mana?
kimono. The
Pedangnya
killer
tuh
probably
peluru
didn't
ya.
realize
Gua
she
kira
even
stick
had
gua
the
copot
key.
anjir.
Hold on. Try remembering Hiyoko's body. Her kimono
Oh,
was
ini nih.
all messed up.
Salah. Bukan yang itu kayaknya yang harus ke itu. Gua peluru
Hold
gua
on.
apa sih?
Try
Sony
remembering
Apon kan?
Hiyoko's body. Her kimono was. There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up. She fought the killer.
Enggak.
That's the proof she was abducted, right? My gut is totally right after all.
Gua harus ngelawan yang mana nih? Di kanan pojok. Oh, kanan pojok bawah.
Hold on.
Sebentar, gua harus ngelawan yang mana ini?
Her kimono was all. There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up.
Oh, ini nih. Yang ini. Nah, gua harus ngelawan yang ini.
Allow me to cut through those words.
Bajunya itu berantakan bukan gara-gara ngelawan itu.
The reason Hiyoko's kimono was messed up was because she wasn't able to properly wear it.
Ya, dia nggak bisa pakai bajunya.
Wear her kimono?
Nah,
It's also the reason why she
akhirnya
decided to go out on her own.
gua kira stick gua copot
Hyoko
anjir
seemed to
tadi.
be really
Gua
struggling with
pencet-pencet
wearing
nggak
her-
bisa.
I believe that was one of the reasons she locked herself in her room. That is why
Apa
I
ini? Di
informed her.
kimono kayaknya. Apa
I
itu
told her
kimono?
that there was a
Yang
full-length
itu
mirror at
pokoknya.
the music venue,
Yang pas
and I suggested that she use it.
pas apa sih itu tadi ngomongnya?
Then
Si
the
Akane.
reason her kimono
Ngelawan
was
itu ya,
messed up
ngelawan
wasn't
pelaku ya?
'cause she fought the killer.
Iya, nggak bisa
Yeah.
itu.
She went to
Dia
the
nggak
venue
bisa
on
pakai
her own
bajunya
just to
doang.
fix her messed up kimono.
I get it. I lost. Boil me, burn me, take off my clothes.
Waduh.
Do whatever you want to me.
Anjir lah itu diminta buka bajunya dong.
How'd you
Boleh
know?
sih.
Now's your chance. Make her admit defeat. Or better
Ini
yet,
dah.
make her do a little something.
Wah, Kazuichi dah terbaik lah
Then,
emang.
the killer probably couldn't have assumed that Hyoko would go to the music venue.
Though that may not apply to Sonia, since she provided Hiyoko with that information.
Though I knew she would go there, there is no way I could have predicted when she would arrive.
Don't go doubting this Sonia, you
Oh,
cretin.
oke.
I'll put.
Kazuichi,
Jadi
it seems you have quite the fashion sense.
Yoko itu emang ke situ sendiri, bukan di-invite pelaku. Berarti pelakunya nggak tahu sebenarnya kalau dia mau datang ya. Berarti Sonia bukan pelakunya ya. Karena Sonia udah tahu itu
You
dia
want
bakalan
me to
datang.
incinerate your clothes? Perhaps I
Huh.
could do that while you're wearing them.
Oke. Sonia aman
Please
berarti ya.
stop! For his sake!
What do you mean, for my sake?
Apa nih?
Of course, I've already overlooked no less than 10 opportunities to kill you.
Anjir, ini apa sih ngomongin apa sih
Even
anjir?
if the killer couldn't predict it, why did Hiyoko get killed in the music venue?
Tuh, Yoko itu nggak diprediksi datang ke music venue. Ya, tapi kenapa dibunuh ya?
The only thing I can think of is, it was an unfortunate coincidence.
Nah, kebetulan. Kebetulan kenapa anjir?
When she went to the venue by herself,
Oh.
she was probably just unlucky and walked in on the crime scene.
Oh. Kebetulan lewat si Yoko pas pembunuh lagi ngerencanain pembunuhan. Oh. Oke, jadi kasihan banget anjir.
She was killed so there wouldn't be any loose ends?
Berarti belum ada mayat, tapi dia ngelihat kayak ada
It
sesuatu.
probably happened when the
Pembunuhnya
killer was
ngerencanain
preparing to kill
sesuatu nih
Ibuki.
di sini.
The killer most likely had already placed the hemp bag over her head, and without hesitation,
Oh. Ibuki itu sebenarnya
Killed
belum dibunuh,
Hiyoko.
itu kayaknya pingsan di situ kali. Terus dia ngelihat, terus dibunuh. Oh, kasihan banget anjir. Buset.
because the killer used was that coincidence for
Kasian
their
banget
crime?
nasibnya si bocil anjir.
That's the reason they imitated the movie to falsify the murder sequence.
Oh, oke.
Which means that low-down
Berarti
scoundrel
targetnya
didn't
cuma
plan
Ibuki
on
dong
committing
sebenarnya.
imitation murders at first.
Then what was the killer actually planning to do?
Bunuh Ibuki doang.
They've been cunning this far. There's no way they'd kill Ibuki without a plan.
Do you have any ideas?
Oke, jadi pembunuhan Hiyoko itu kebetulan doang ya. Dia nggak direncanain. Apa nih? Ya, dia nggak punya
Damn,
petunjuk
I
apa-apa
don't
ya.
know the most important part.
The killer plan from begin. Rencana dari awal apa?
Nagito, any ideas?
Pas sudah mentok nanya Nagito anjir.
Hey, how
Kebiasaan.
long are you gonna stay quiet?
Oh, am I allowed to speak?
Huh?
I'm so happy I'm getting
Waduh.
goosebumps. Everyone actually needs help from scum like me.
For scum like me.
So what do you think?
Ini kalau udah terdesak kita nanya Nagito
I
ya.
was
Kayaknya
thinking
Nagito udah
about
tahu
it while I
semuanya
had
dah.
my mouth shut. But now I'm finally able to come to a conclusion.
Ayo Nagito, kasih tahu aja dah.
Definitely didn't commit suicide.
Wede, gimana tuh maksudnya?
What are you talking about?
Kenapa dia tidak bunuh diri?
I thought there might be a possibility that she faked her death and tampered with the crime scene. But
Ini
now I
padahal
remember. There was
Nagito
blood
itu
on
sakit
Ibuki's
loh.
slippers.
Dia tahu banyak banget anjir.
So if she faked her death
Kita aja yang nggak
and
sakit
walked
aja
around
bingung
the
anjir.
music venue tampering with the crime scene, there'd be bloody footprints left in various places throughout the venue.
Bloody footprint. Oh, jejak kaki kah?
So that's why I think there's no way she faked her death. There's no way Ibuki committed suicide.
Why?
You know, we already finished talking about that a while ago.
Ya petunjuknya apa sih yang penting?
Really? That's annoying. I guess I should just awkwardly laugh about it then.
Apa sih anjir nggak ngerti gua.
Kidding me? There's no limit to how useless you can be.
Tidak berguna. Apa? Emang dia penting dari kata-katanya dia? If Ibuki had blood her feet, there will be footprint all over the place.
That's strange. That's very strange.
Kenapa?
What's strange?
Apa? Jejak kaki. Anjir, gue disuruh jawab apa nih? Cisna, if she had blood, she would have left footprint. Jejak kaki kah? Jejak kakinya berdarah kah? Why weren't there eyes? Yang hapus yang bekas darah itu nggak sih? Yang bekas darah dihapus nggak sih? Ini kan? Ya nggak sih? Evidence bukti kalau ada jejak darah. Kayaknya ini sih. Salah kah? Pertanyaan apa guys? Then why weren't any footprint on the? Oh, kenapa tidak ada jejak darah di? Wah, ini harus cari tempat yang nggak ada jejak darah ya. Tempat yang nggak ada jejak darah. Benar. Ini nggak sih? Di tangganya nggak ada jejak darah nggak sih? Ya nggak sih? On left side, blood stain. Iya nggak ada jejak darah di tangganya.
I can prove it with this.
Di tangganya
Ibuki
itu
used the
nggak ada
step ladder
darahnya.
to hang herself. It's strange that there weren't any footprints on it.
Huh? There weren't?
Yeah,
Itu
that step ladder
di
was
tengah tangga
completely
nggak
clean.
ada.
No footprints or bloodstains at all.
You noticed such a small detail. How amazing! This is truly the talent of a chosen ultimate.
Wah, kenapa nggak langsung kasih tahu anjir gitu? Waduh, you are definitely someone. Lalalala.
Didn't you say you saw that video of Ibuki climbing the stepladder?
Iya, Ibuki naik tangga.
I think there's no doubt that she really...
Unless there was something funny about that video.
Something funny. Maksudnya apa?
I see. So there was some kind of trick arranged in that video.
But that's something only Hajime would know, since he's the only one who saw that video.
Maksudnya? Cuma gue yang tahu maksudnya apa tuh. Kepencet gue. Oh,
Hajime,
tergantung
I
gue
leave
kah?
it in your hands. As long as I leave this to you, I won't tell you to do your best, but oh well. You should get started already.
Kepencet gue.
Yeah, I'll definitely try.
Wah, ada yang tersembunyi kah? Apa gua miss sesuatu ya? Kayaknya gua miss sesuatu. Apa? Apa yang gua miss? Apa yang aneh? Gua harus spot keanehan ya. Apa yang aneh? Topinya kah? Bukan? Ih, sakit loh. Tangga kan nggak mungkin lah. Tangganya sama gak sih? Ini talinya. Bukan? Apa yang aneh anjir di foto ini? Nih layar. Ih anjir, gue salah semua cok. Apa? Semuanya udah gue pencet ya? Lampunya kah? Bukan ya? Kepencet 2 kali. Damn it. Apa yang? Bajunya kah? Apa? Apaan? Apa yang ini? Bukan lampunya. Ya ampun, apa yang aneh dari gambar ini, cok? Ini. Apaan anjir? Pertanyaan apa sih? Pertanyaan apa, cok? Ini. The Black Curtain. Aduh, mati dah gua gue dieksekusi, guys. Apa yang aneh dari gambar itu ya? Ya, gue dibunuh deh. Ya, pelakunya gua ternyata, guys. Ya ampun, selama ini gue pelakunya ternyata. No. Buset, ternyata gue selama ini nyari pelakunya ternyata gue, anjir.
This is my...
Yes lah.
You'll never give up.
Kok gue dieksekusi, anjir. Why? Apa ya?
Ibuki used the step ladder to hang herself.
Ini.
Unless there was something.
I see. So,
But that's something only Hajime would know. Since he...
Apa yang aneh ya?
Hajime, as long as I leave this.
Yeah.
Bentar, gue kurang tahu sih. Apa yang aneh dari gambar ini? Apa yang aneh dari gambar ini ya? Tangga. Oh, tangganya nggak ada jejak darah.
That's right, I remember now. There was definitely something strange about that video.
Can you explain it to us?
Oh, gua dari tadi mencet-mencet
What's
ternyata
strange is that
tangganya.
step ladder I mentioned earlier. It's true that the steps of that step ladder weren't dirty, but on one side, there was a bloodstain, right on the left side of the step ladder. However, that contradicts the video I saw at the hospital.
Tangganya bersih.
There weren't any bloodstains on the step ladder in the video. It was completely clean.
Okay.
That is truly strange. If the video showed the moment of Ibuki's death, then Hiyoko should have already been dead by that point.
Even so, the fact is the step ladder had blood on it at the actual crime scene.
Oke, darahnya di situ,
But the step ladder in the video was completely bloodless.
Iya, bersih banget itu yang di kiri ya.
And there's no way the video was recorded in advance. If that's the case, the only thing I can think of is...
It's possible those two step ladders were completely different.
Ada 2 tangga yang beda. Tapi buat apa 2 tangga beda?
Wait, are you saying there were 2 step ladders?
but where would you find another stepladder? There was only one stepladder in the music venue.
Then one of the step ladders was somewhere other than the music venue. What do you mean?
You're suggesting that the stepladder in the video isn't the only thing that's different. Am I right?
Iya, bisa jadi.
That's amazing, Chiaki. All that gaming has given you incredible deduction skills. Is it okay to say that?
Is it okay to say that?
What are you two talking about?
Gue nggak ngomongin apa-apa kok. Kenapa tangganya beda ya? The thing apa? Hah? Anjir, Hangman Gambit, gue nggak ngerti ini pertanyaannya apa, Cok. Apa ini? Display question. What the difference between video I saw and the actual crime scene? F kah? F bener. Film F pasti huruf vokal sih habis F. No. V Ice not time. Oh feel ditembak. Ini film nih, percaya gua film sesuatu. Ya nggak sih film sesuatu. Oh no jangan nabrak. Tuh nabrak semua cok. Filming ini harusnya. Ini pasti huruf ing ini belakangnya, percaya gua. Filming. Nah, G kan muncul. Filming apa ya? G kayaknya udah nggak digunakan. Filming N kah? Salah ya. Filming. Aduh, bangsat lagi. Aduh, bukan C lagi. Bukan O. Aduh, rame banget. Filming L. Anjir, meledak semua cuy. Filming oh gua ngerti filming apa. Nice. Aduh, pencet lagi. Location nih. Loke hanya mana coy? Location T gua simpen. Location nih, percaya gua. Aduh, mati dah, meledak dah. Temennya T mana? Aduh, T gua meledak. Location. Aduh, huruf T gua nggak ada anjir. Oh, anjir meledak dong. Nah, ini T nih. Location. N. Aduh, jangan nabrak. Oke, nice, dapat. Lokasi film.
That's right. Besides the step ladder, the filming location must have been different too.
Maksudnya?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
I mean, the video I saw was not filmed at the music venue. It was filmed somewhere else.
Di mana?
Hospital monitor is supposed to display footage captured by the music venue camera, you know?
Iya.
Then, there's a possibility that the killer also tampered with the surveillance camera unit.
Tempered itu apa ya? What did the killer do? Apa yang dilakukan? Aduh, apalagi ini logic dive. Oke. Apa yang dilakukan pembunuhnya ya terhadap kameranya? Masa pembunuhnya buat kamera baru? Nggak mungkin kan? Ini nanti pasti ada pilihannya sih. Pencet apa? Oh, segitiga itu lompat ya. Oke, segitiga lompat guys. Hop, ya. Ini apa ya? Pertanyaannya apa nih? Nih. Which part of the surveillance camera the killer tamper with? Tamper with itu apa ya? Kamera atau monitor? Kayak kamera dah. Kan ini ngomongin kamera kan? Oh iya bener. Ini ngomongin kamera pasti kameranya. Gua nggak ngerti ini apa maksudnya. Tamper with itu kayak dilakukan di otak-atik gitu kali ya. Maksudnya tamper with. Apa yang di otak-atik? Kameranya di otak-atik. Terus mau jatuh ini gua. Buset, satisfying banget. Sampai jatuh awas aja sih. Itu killer tamper with camera at the music venue or the hospital. Music venue sih. Kan kejadiannya di music venue. Di tempat konser, bener kan? Hah, bener dong. Pasti udah takatnya kamera yang di situ. Widih, muternya enak banget ini, satisfying. Asal jangan jatuh aja sih. Ting gue jatuh dah. Tuh kan jatuh. Astaga, padahal satisfying banget. Gue belok dari sekarang. Harus diperlambat sih. Duh, ini musiknya kenapa kecil banget ya? Ntar gue gedein dah. Gas, ngomong. Hampir. Apa nih? Oke, pertanyaan ketiga. What did the killer do with the camera from music venue surveillance camera unit? Increase the signal. They took it with them. Oh, kameranya dibawa. Dia nggak mungkin bisa increase sinyal sih, kecuali Kazuichi. Atau Kazuichi. Oh nggak, bener. Dibawa kameranya anjir.
It's all coming together.
Okay.
That's it. The killer just brought the camera from the music venue. With it, they made me think it was a live feed from the venue, when it was actually from somewhere else.
Oh, kameranya tuh dibawa.
Then only the monitor was left in the music venue?
Yes.
Tapi
At least
bukannya
when I
ada
first
kamera ya?
discovered Ibuki's body.
Di itu, di
But when
tempat
Hyoko's body
kejadian.
appeared, the killer probably put the camera back too.
That means you should have realized that from the start and made this easier on all of us.
He did discover the body. I doubt his attention was focused on the camera.
Well,
Okay.
that's true, but in order to hide that the camera was missing, the killer did one more thing to the remaining monitor.
Hah? Monitornya diapain? Dihancurin kan?
I see!
Iya, di TKP kan ada
The killer
kamera
smashed the
hancur.
monitor to pieces, destroying it.
Iya, itu
As long
hancur.
as it was in pieces, you wouldn't be able to tell if the camera was actually there or not.
Hah?
My attention was so focused on the body that even I couldn't have noticed something like that.
Oh, itu monitornya doang.
And the moment Hajime left the music venue, the killer put back the camera they took.
And they destroyed it and left that in pieces as well.
Oh, pas pertama kali ngelihat itu sebenarnya cuma monitor, terus habis itu ada kameranya dihancurin juga.
It's easy to say it
Okay,
was filmed
ngerti,
somewhere
ngerti.
else, but the surveillance camera's connection wasn't that strong.
Despite Kazuichi's desperate repair efforts, it seems it could not transmit from the hospital to the motel.
The fact that it was able to connect between the hospital and the music venue is amazing enough.
Oh, berarti tempat tempat ngefilmnya itu bukan di motel katanya, soalnya sinyalnya nggak cukup. Mampus lu, apalagi ini anjir. Aduh, Hangman lagi, gue benci anjir Hangman. Apaan itu, panjang banget. Apa F? Anjir, salah dong. Huruf vokal, huruf konsonan dari salah juga. Kayaknya bukan huruf vokal deh. Oh bener. C. Co apa anjir? Sakit tuh deh mikir tuh. Darah gue tinggal dikit. Anjir, salah. Apa dong kata-katanya? Connection? Konvo. Ini pasti huruf vokal sih, bukan O tapi. Konve. Nggak mungkin FF. Konven. Anjir, darah gue tinggal dikit cok. Hah? Mau ngejak. Konveo. Nggak mungkin. Ini pasti huruf. Nah, huruf ini sih. Bener. Konvere. Oh bener. Aduh mau meledak semua anjir. Conference. Aduh. CE conference. Conference. Wah susah banget nyari cok. Ini dia jangan nabrak please. Jangan nabrak please. Aduh meledak dah. Conference room. Aduh lagi mana ya? Wah darah gua tinggal secuil kok. Aduh nya. Oh M. Oke nice. Jago banget gua sumpah. Darah gua tinggal dikit anjir.
Possible that it was filmed at the hospital's conference room.
Conference room yang mana anjir?
Huh? Conference room?
But the hospital and the music venue look completely different.
That's exactly why the killer did something to make those two places resemble each other.
Conference room itu yang pas waktu investigasi nggak sih? Tapi nggak ada petunjuk apa-apa di situ. Anjir apalagi nih? Oke. Hotel room, scrap key, step ladder. Hah, nggak ngerti.
There's no way the conference room
Darah gue tinggal dikit.
and the music venue look the same.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue? Or did the music venue look like the conference room?
Or did they make some kind of set?
Iya. Oh, gua ngerti.
They might have tampered with the camera.
Nih, backgroundnya.
I still can't believe he mixed up the filming location.
Backgroundnya
Hajime, you're
hitam.
pretty stupid.
Oh iya bener dong. Pretty stupid. Yang mana ya?
There's no
Yang
way
harus
the
gua
and the
setujuin.
music venue look the same.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue? Or did the music venue look like the conference room?
Or did they make some kind of set?
Aduh, salah ya? Loh, bukannya itu di set ya?
Damn it!
Aduh, darah gua mati. Astaga, gua pelakunya 2 kali dong. Oke guys, gua pelakunya, gua ngaku. Gue imposternya guys, maafkan aku. Padahal aku udah susah mencari petunjuk, tetapi ternyata aku pelakunya. Tidak, gue 2 kali mati di game ini. Oh iya dong, gue retry dong. Darah gue nambah lagi. Penuh lagi anjir lah. Itu yang Hangman Gambit susahnya minta ampun anjir. Oke. Hotelan key, scrap paper. Ini feeling gue background musik.
There's no way the conference room and the music venue look.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue?
Ini nih. Salah pak. Make conference room like. Oh bukan kan?
Damn it!
Apa dong? Kayaknya petunjuk lain deh.
There's no way the conference room and the music venue look.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue?
Oh gue nggak bisa
Or did
itu.
the music venue look like the conference room?
Or did they make some kind of set?
Surveillance.
Or they might have tampered with the camera.
Bukan.
I still can't believe he mixed up the Hajime, you're pretty stupid.
Anjir gue dikatain. Ini
There's
udah.
no way the comp and the music venue look the
Salah
same.
ya?
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue? Or did the music venue look like the conference
Ini
room?
enggak sih? Oh iya bener.
That must be it.
Maksudnya apa sih? Pokoknya jangan sama deh.
What the killer did was make the music venue, the crime scene, look like the conference room. They did that by using the black curtain hanging at the back of the stage.
Oke.
From what I remember, there used to be a really flashy curtain. But after the incident,
Oh background sebelumnya tuh warnanya kayak gitu ya, bukan itu ya?
it somehow became a plain black curtain that didn't seem to be the right size.
Oke.
That's right! It's so half-assed, just like Monami.
Oh yeah? Well, your face looks stupid!
Buset, Monomi nyari gara-gara dah.
That curtain was hung so the music venue would look like the conference room? In
Yeah?
actuality, even though the curtain in the conference room doesn't stand out, it is a black light blocking curtain that's long enough to reach the floor.
Oke.
I see. The conference room. Indeed, the floor of that room is
Oh,
the same color as the
tuh.
music venue
Pas
stage.
kemarin gue juga curiga ini ruangan. Tapi nggak ada
So the
petunjuk
killer
apa-apa
chose the
soalnya.
conference room because they realized the floor matched.
Kemarin kok kalau nggak ada petunjuk apa-apa dah pas aku ngunjungin ruangan itu.
Matching floors, matching curtains.
Tahu
I
dah.
guess it makes sense you'd mistake the two.
But that's not all. There should be something else the killer did to tamper with the evidence.
Hah? Apalagi? Apalagi yang dibikin supaya mirip? AC? Darah? Lilin apa Talia? Ya lilin dah, pencahayaan ya nggak sih? Cahayanya remang-remang.
You're referring to the candle in the music venue, right?
Oke.
In the video I saw, a candle was used for lighting. But if you think about it, that's pretty strange. The music venue has good lighting, so there's no reason to even use candlelight.
Iya, kenapa harus pakai lilin?
But wouldn't they have done it to make it feel creepier?
That might have been another reason, but the main reason was probably to tamper with evidence.
Maksudnya?
The lighting in the conference room and the music venue are so different. They couldn't be used during filming. That's why the killer used a candle as film lighting instead.
Oh, jadi biar pencahayaannya sama, dia makainya lilin aja. Kalau pakai cahayanya di tempat konser beda katanya.
Which means, are you saying the candle in the music venue wasn't actually used?
That candle was likely placed there just to make me think it was the same candle that was used in the video.
Ini bisa jadi.
With candlelight, you can't see things in that much detail. Maybe they were going for that effect. With that cheap-ass camera, it won't capture much in a dark area.
Oke.
As long as this all matches up, it should be no problem to say this is decided. The video I saw wasn't filmed at the music venue. It was actually filmed at the hospital conference room.
Oke, kesimpulannya itu ya.
If I'd found proof that evidence in the conference room was altered, we would have reached an answer sooner. But it appears the killer already covered that up, so I didn't find anything when I went there.
But there's no mistake. That's the
Terus
only
kenapa?
place within the connection range of the surveillance camera.
Iya, terus kenapa kalau di ituin di situ
The
ya?
motel would have been too far, and the interior design of the movie theater is too distinctive.
Berarti pelakunya ada di hospital. Ya nggak sih?
This must be a surprising turn of events for Hajime.
Tapi kalau itu benar berarti pelakunya
You
di
never
hospital dong.
suspected that the video you saw in the hospital was being filmed in the conference room.
Yang masih di hospital siapa ya? Gua. Ini siapa namanya? Nagito. Fuihiko. Akane sakit. Sama Mikan. Satu lagi sih ibu kan udah mati ya.
The
Berarti antara
incident
5
isn't
itu ya?
happening at the scene of a crime. It's occurring in the conference room.
If Ibuki's hanging video was filmed at the hospital's conference room, then was Ibuki killed at the conference room too?
Ibuki bukannya matinya di
No, that's not possible. Right after Hajime saw that video, he discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue.
Iya, nggak sempet mindahin mayat Ibuki langsung situ. Pasti udah ditaruh duluan. Anjir, apa lagi nih? There was a fact somewhere. The fact must have been Ibuki. Oh, yang palsu, Ibuki yang di conference room lah.
I see.
Itu pasti
The person
pembunuhnya
wearing the
sih,
hint bag
ya
in
nggak
that
sih?
video wasn't Ibuki.
Ya soalnya nggak mirip.
It was the killer pretending to be Ibuki.
Iya, pelakunya pasti ada di
The
hospital.
killer put on a hospital gown, wore a hint bag on their head, and was
Berarti
only pretending to be the victim.
Berarti tersangkanya tinggal 5 ya.
By that time, the real Ibuki must have already been killed.
Ibukinya pasti udah ada di tempat konser
The
itu.
actual time of death must have been earlier. Probably around midnight or dawn to avoid witnesses.
If they took
Okay.
Ibuki from the music venue to the hospital to kill her, there's no way it happened during the day.
There's nothing. Oke. Maksudnya? Oh, jadi pembunuhannya itu bukan pas pagi. Berarti udah ditaruh di situ duluan. Berarti kapan anjir bunuhnya?
But why did the killer go to the trouble of making a fake video just so Hajime could go to the crime scene?
The reason the killer made a fake video. There's only one possibility I can think of. And if I examine that possibility thoroughly, then naturally the killer's identity will reveal itself.
Huh?
Maksudnya?
You fiend! Are you saying you already know who the killer is?
Apa nih? Harus ada petunjuk lain kayaknya. Anjir, gue disuruh milih dong. Oke, jadi gue langsung milih. Berarti pelakunya gue nggak mungkin. Kuihiko, ini atau Akane. Akane mana sih? Loh, Akane hilang. Oh, ini. Dan di hospital cuma itu ya. Kalau Akane sama ini masih sakit, berarti cuma Fuihiko atau ini ya. Pertanyaannya siapa sih? Berarti pelakunya antara Fuihiko atau ini ya, Makan. Yang mirip kah? Ini soalnya pakai topi sih, gua nggak ngerti yang mirip siapa. Antara dua itu siapa ya pelakunya? Kalau pakai topi apa dia nyembunyiin rambutnya? Rambutnya biar nggak ketahuan kah? Salah ya? Masalah. Oke. Ya maaf. Nah, enggak, gue bercanda. Oke, berarti Makan. Ternyata tujuannya pakai topeng itu bukan buat nyembunyiin rambutnya, karena nggak ada rambut ya. Oke, bener. Antara dua itu pokoknya pelakunya.
You're the killer, aren't you?
Tidak. Berarti selama ini gua tidur sama pembunuhnya dong, anjir lah.
Like I said, aren't you the killer who murdered Ibuki and Hyoko?
Oke.
Killer?
Anjir, berarti selama ini gua pas kejadian itu gua tidur sama pelakunya, anjay.
I'm the killer? What is this?
Hey, don't you think that's kinda impossible? A
Maksudnya
chick like
impossible
her as the killer? She couldn't even kill a fly. In fact, the fly would probably kill her first.
Dikira penakut ya.
She's right!
She's right.
A clumsy slowpoke like me killing someone? That's completely out of the question.
Kenapa dia bunuh itu ya?
But we're the
Iya,
only ones.
motifnya dia apa anjir?
Thanks to that video, we're the only ones who have the advantage of an alibi.
An alibi? Was that the killer's goal?
Now that you mention it, you guys brought that up earlier. Only Hajime and Makan have an alibi.
It's just a coincidence.
But you're the only one who could have filmed that video in the hospital conference room.
Hah?
Is that
Emang cuma dia?
also a coincidence?
Emang bukannya Fuyiko juga ya? Fuyiko bukan di hospital juga? Nggak tau lah, antara dua itu pokoknya. So then you get some rest already? You should be exhausted from nursing without any sleep, right? And if you insist, I'll use the on-call room upstairs. Oke. Oh, ternyata emang dia yang di conference room. On-call itu conference kan? Itu bukan?
At that time, you said you were going to the on-call room, but you actually went to the conference room.
Oh, on-call sama conference itu beda ya tempatnya?
That's when you put on a
Oke.
hospital gown that you prepared in advance, put the bag on your head, and began filming.
Oke.
By doing that, you made up a video that showed Ibuki trying to hang herself at the music venue.
Oh, ternyata emang dia. Dia pura-pura ke on call room tapi tahu-taunya ke sini, conference room.
And showed that to me.
Ya, kenapa dia nggak ngomong apa-apa anjir?
Furthermore, I saw that video at the hospital lobby.
Iya.
If someone wants to go to the conference room from outside, they have to pass through the lock.
Oh berarti pelakunya udah oke, ngerti. Kan dia kan di lobi, di pintu masuk lah istilahnya. Kalau misalnya ada orang lain yang mau ke dalam rumah sakit pasti lewatin dia nggak ngeliat siapa. Berarti pelakunya udah ada di hospital sebelumnya. Fuyiko nggak ada di situ ya? Bukannya Fuyiko di rumah sakit juga?
So it's impossible that someone who wasn't already in the hospital went to the conference room to film.
Not only
Oke.
that, the others in the hospital, Makane and I, were both delirious from the despair disease.
Iya mereka berdua kena penyakit ya.
So that must mean...
Please wait a second.
Oh jadi Fuyiko itu sebenarnya nggak ada di rumah sakit anjir. Gue kira Fuyiko di rumah sakit ya, kejadiannya lupa gue anjir. Oke jadi ya udah berarti Mikan lah pelakunya. Kan bukan gue.
What are you saying? I'm the killer.
Ya semua bukti mengarah pada Mikan. Kenapa anjir?
That's impossible. There's no way I could kill someone.
It's not
Yeah.
literally impossible. Can't you give a better defense than that?
Iya nanti kamu di vote loh.
Just shows she can't even do that.
Hey, you sure this chick is really the killer?
Iya mereka semua masih belum yakin ya.
Wrong. It's totally wrong. It's not what you think.
Apa dia pura-pura ya selama ini? Dia pura-pura menjadi penakut untuk
Just like Akane
membunuh
said,
seseorang.
it is really hard to tie it all together. I mean, Mikan is the killer?
I
Iya
agree.
kenapa?
It is truly difficult to believe someone could be killed by such a slow-witted woman.
That slow-witted remark is not necessary.
Slow-witted dong. Pokoknya dia itu.
It's fine. I've been like this for a long time. In a tournament for social punching bags, I'd easily win first place with my soft reputation.
Apa?
Even I can't deny that.
Buset, tidak cewek-cewek yang gini masa bunuh orang sih?
How many times do I have to tell you? It's impossible for me to kill someone. I'm serious. Very serious.
Apa ya? Motifnya apaan anjir?
What do you say, Hajime?
Do you still believe this woman is the killer?
Huh.
Do you hate me that much, Hajime?
Wah, ayo lo
Hey,
tanggung jawab.
Hajime!
Anjir gue disuruh tanggung jawab dong. Tidak. Gue bikin dia nangis. Wah, gue harus cari bukti nih. Wah, ini buktinya apa ya?
Can you hold on a minute?
Wah, anjir. Dia pasti nggak segan-segan nih. Wah, Nagito. Bantu gue dong, please.
Well, I know I'm being intrusive and all, and I mean, I have no place to say this. I missed all of the critical parts, and I doubt I have anything worth saying at an important time like this.
What are you saying?
But still, there's definitely no way I can overlook the killer this time.
Maksudnya?
I thought it was suspicious all along, from the very beginning.
Hah? Dia udah curiga dari awal. Maksud?
Investigating with the suspect in mind creates a different result than investigating with no leads.
Hey, what are you trying to say?
Maksudnya?
Well, thanks to that, I was able to discover a truth that nobody else knows.
Aduh, kebiasaan dah. Ini si Nagito kebiasaan banget dah, nggak mau ngasih tahu langsung aja.
Are you serious? I've been so focused on everybody else this trial. But I guess now's a good time to say it, right?
You better not have kept quiet on purpose. This isn't a game, you know.
Actually, this is a game!
Iya, iya ini game.
Please
Benar.
don't say such controversial statements.
Well, what do you know, Nagito?
Iya.
It's nothing big, really. Only a small, decisive clue that points to the killer.
Hah? Maksud?
Dang! That's a huge deal!
Berarti ada petunjuk yang langsung mengarah ke pelaku ya? Maksudnya?
Decisive clue. Does something like that really exist?
Let's take a look, shall we? Regarding the rope Ibuki was dangling from.
Apa sih?
This rope was supplied by the supermarket, right? There weren't any ropes inside the music venue.
Iya.
Again with the supermarket? That place is a hotspot for criminal goods.
Barang-barangnya kriminal anjir.
If they got it at the supermarket, that means it was brand new, right?
Brand new?
What's wrong with that?
Maksud?
I want you to take a close look at this rope. And keep in mind that it's brand new.
Hah? Kita lihat talinya kalau itu baru
Near
maksudnya.
the middle of the rope, it's frayed, as if it was rubbed strongly.
Ah, apa itu? Ada bekas. Bekas apa itu? Kayak mau putus ya?
But why is it like this? The loopy Buki used to hang herself is on one end of the rope, and the part of the rope that hung from the baton lighting is on the other end.
Hey, you're taking too long. What's wrong with the rope being frayed?
Iya, kenapa? Apa hubungannya sama tali yang mau putus?
It means, well, from what I can infer, I think the rope was used like this. The killer wrapped the rope around Ibuki's neck, pulled both ends at full strength, and strangled her.
Oke. Oh, jadi yang bekas mau putus itu sebenarnya buat bekas cekekan. Oke, yang di tengah-tengah
The
ya.
center of the rope is frayed because that's the part they used to strangle Ibuki.
Ngerti gue.
Don, I've been listening to you for a while, and
Oh,
it sounds like
berarti-
you knew about this rope clue all along.
Berarti si Buki emang bukan digantung diri ya?
What exactly did you say to me during the investigation?
So this rope won't be much of a clue. Then I might as well search another place.
Not everyone cooperates at a class trial. Those who lie and conceal the truth will obviously be here too. Just like this case's killer. I was just copying them a little bit.
Maksudnya?
More importantly, what was all that about the rope? The killer strangled Ibuki. And then?
Iya, pelakunya kan nyekek pakai tali terus.
And then, I finished speaking.
Wah, terima kasih Nagito. Terima kasih banyak.
How is that a decisive clue?
Iya, maksudnya clue itu apa ya?
You didn't notice it? I thought I made the decisive clue very clear.
Ah, pasti ada hubungannya sih. Wanjir. Ini pasti ada hubungannya sama sesuatu sih. Wah, apa ya? Kayaknya kita harus ngambil omongan orang lain.
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
Iya, gue percaya.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too.
Iya, lukanya beda terus.
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
Did we
The
fall?
body at the crime scene was hanged, you know. Obviously, we'd assume it was a hanging.
The Monokuma file complicates this too. It never specified hanging or strangulation.
Oh,
Whoever misunderstood is to blame.
berarti? Wah, ntar gue lihat tunjuknya
Ibuki
dulu.
didn't die from hanging. She was
Obvious.
strangled to death.
Kayaknya gue harus ngambil punya orang.
That's basically the same thing.
Gue harus ngambil punya orang.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The
Digantung
scars they
dan
leave would
dicekek
look
itu
different
beda.
too.
Lukanya tuh beda.
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
Apa ini? Gue harus ngambilnya ya? Enggak ya?
The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know.
Nggak bisa ya?
Obviously, we'd assume it was a hanging.
The Monokuma file complicates this too. It never specified hanging or strangulation.
Whoever misunderstood is to blame.
Oh, kayaknya gue harus ngebantai yang hanging dah. Soalnya bukan ke hanging.
Ibuki didn't die from hanging.
Ini nih.
She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Gue harus
Though
ngebantai.
hanging and strangling seem similar, the scars they leave would look different too.
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
Someone
We
lie.
believed it was from a hang. Why would
Apa
that
someone
be?
lie ya? Gue coba
Did we
someone
fall
lie.
for someone's lie?
Oh iya bener,
That must
someone
be
lie. Emang ada yang bohong?
So
Emang yang
that's
bohong
what happened.
ngomong apa anjir?
We've been falling for the killer's lie this whole time.
There's something I want to ask you. There's no doubt Ibuki cause of death was being hanged by this rope, right? Yes, she had no other external injuries, so there's no doubt she died. Oke. Jadi kata-katanya Makan itu, Ibuki itu tewas karena digantung, bukan karena dicekek. Mustahil seorang yang berasal dari kedokteran tidak tahu tentang hal itu ya. Oh, jadi dia bohong sengaja. I see. So Ibuki died by hanging herself.
You said Ibuki hanged herself, but that was a complete lie, wasn't it, Makan?
Anjir, berarti Nagito tahu dari awal dong.
That is... well...
You told us the wrong cause of death. You lied, didn't you?
Oh, waduh, ini Nagito kenapa nggak ngasih tahu anjir? Dia udah tahu dari awal tapi pura-pura nggak tahu.
You should have been able to tell the difference between hanging and strangling just by looking. You, Makan, the ultimate nurse.
Please wait!
Wah, ini Nagito sebenarnya udah pinter sih.
First of all, I'm not a coroner, so I don't have the medical knowledge to identify injuries like that.
Wah, ini alasan nih udah mulai bohong nih.
That's why it's not my fault if I made a mistake.
Wah, tapi ini krusial banget ini kesalahannya.
You are right. And you have been a great help to us so far.
But even a drunk medical student can notice the difference between a hanging and strangulation.
Bahkan murid yang mabok aja bisa ngasih tahu bedanya digantung sama dicekek ya.
I'm not taking her side or anything, but being clumsy and unskilled in this area could lead to a mistake.
He's totally right.
Oh, gara-gara ceroboh kah?
I'm such a clumsy mess, and I got so careless.
Katanya gara-gara ceroboh doang.
Makan nursed me till I got better. There's no way I'm gonna doubt her.
Don't you think her devotion to nursing is what helped her draw Ibuki to her death?
Huh?
Maksud?
And if not, her symptoms were still very serious and caused her to believe what anybody told her. It wouldn't surprise me if she willingly followed Makan because she was nursing her.
So Makan volunteered to nurse us? Cause she was planning to do this all along?
Hah? Berarti Makan udah ngerencanain pembunuhan dari awal anjir.
That's a little...
Maksud?
Aren't you like the thief who suspects everyone else of being thieves?
I'm not a criminal. Makan is. I mean, she's a killer, you know.
You've got it all wrong. Please forgive me.
I'm sorry, but there's no way I can forgive you.
But there is no way I can forgive you.
I just can't forgive this crime at all.
Anjir.
Forgiveness or not, we still have not decided if Makan is the killer.
I see. You guys are kind.
Ternyata kalian sangat baik.
Well, if that's the choice everyone makes, then the only thing I can do is back off, I guess.
Wow, kayaknya gue harus nyari bukti dah.
But is that really okay? Is that everyone's hope?
You're friggin' annoying!
Ini Nagito
If
udah
you
tahu dari
keep
awal
talking,
anjir.
I'm seriously gonna beat you up!
But I'm really not the killer.
Wah, gue harus nyari bukti nih. Biar dia ngaku.
No way. I'm capable of killing someone.
Is that really true?
Dia tidak mampu untuk membunuh seseorang. Is that really true?
Stop it already!
I can't stop.
Waduh.
I don't want to do this either. Of course I don't want to do this. But I need to do this.
You doubt your friends?
Hah?
That's not it. I suspect them because I want to believe them.
Wah, aku mencurigai dia karena gue percaya dia.
What the hell does that mean?
I don't think belief and doubt are necessarily opposites.
Oke.
I do doubt her, but I still want to believe her. Belief lies at the heart of that conflict.
Gak ngerti gue.
'Cause if there's no room for doubt, then there's no reason to believe.
Doubt itu
Is
apa
there?
ya? Mencurigai kah?
Don't
Bukan
say
mencurigai
deep
juga sih.
stuff. I
Gak
don't
percaya.
really get
Gak
it.
ngerti juga gue.
If you want to believe in someone, you need to overcome doubt first.
Jika kamu ingin mempercayai seseorang, kamu harus tidak percaya dulu.
Belief
Oh,
without
kayaknya itu
doubt
sih.
is simply a lie.
Percaya tanpa tidak percaya itu adalah kebohongan. Gue deh.
Fine.
Kata-kata
Do
mutiara.
whatever you want. I won't stop you anymore.
Berarti gue harus nyari celahnya Mikan ya?
Huh? Is that all you can say?
Anjir, suaranya berubah drastis, Sok.
Ah, so in the end, you're all just a bunch of bullies, huh?
Hah? Anjir,
Justifying
sikapnya.
your actions with fancy words. Making excuses for why it's not really your fault.
Apakah... Kenapa? Kok jadi creepy gitu, anjir?
Everyone always treats me like that. Always.
Apa gara-gara dia benci dibully ya? Jadinya dia berubah. Orang jahat adalah orang yang baik yang tersakiti.
She's the one with the problem. I'm done with that. You hear me? I'm done.
Why?
Hey, Mikan.
Mikan jadi gila, anjir.
Fair. It's not fair. 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 Why won't you forgive me? If you did something wrong, you'd forgive yourself right away. What did I do? Why won't anybody forgive me?
Is
Kenapa?
acting like this your strategy now? Well, this is
Hah.
annoying.
Oh, sikapnya berubah drastis, anjir.
Plus, to be
Why?
honest, I've run out of ideas. How can we get you to admit it? That's the issue.
If we don't have any clues, why don't we have her give us some? I'm
Maksudnya?
the same as Hajime. I don't want to doubt any of my friends,
Aku tidak mempercayai temanku.
but still, the truth is one of us murdered two of our friends.
Nyatanya kalau salah satu dari kita membunuh mereka.
That's why we gotta stick with this until the very end, so we can finally break these chains of despair.
Oke, Sabi.
Hey Mikan, can I ask you one last thing? If you're not the killer, then who fabricated that video Hajime watched?
Like I said, it obviously wasn't me.
Bukan gua yang buat video
Can
itu.
you prove it?
Prove it? Wait. Do you have any proof that I'm the one who fabricated that video?
Wow, tanya balik ya. Apa kamu punya bukti kalau gue yang jalanin video itu?
Ah, that's right. Show me your proof.
Wah, ini dia udah mulai nunjukin bukti ya.
Because you're just assuming the video was filmed at the conference room. Treating me like a killer based on an assumption. Just because I was at the hospital.
Ya, bener sih, karena cuma gara-gara di hospital sih. Tapi mereka berdua sakit, si Nagito sama si itu apa nih?
That's totally crazy. I didn't do anything wrong. Why does everybody always hate me? Please, just forgive me already.
Is this broad really okay? She's emotionally unstable.
Why?
I'm not the killer. The video. I never filmed that video.
Anjir.
It seems she finally started arguing for us. But the only one who can find the hole in her argument is you, Hajime.
Hah? Kok gua?
So, I'm going to leave this to you once again.
Gue harus nyari celah.
Why
Apaan?
did you get to decide I'm the killer? Where's your proof?
Wah, gue harus nyari buktinya ini.
Already.
Oh, ini pencet-pencetan nih biasanya kalau udah tempat terakhir. Ya nggak sih? Battle yang pencet-pencetan irama itu. Oh, bukan. Argumen dah. Gue nggak ngerti lagi. Mikan account kah? Kayaknya Mikan account dah. Nggak ngerti sih. Kayaknya gue harus ngambil percakapan orang lain.
We can't think of anybody else other than you.
Waduh,
Who
nice
could
lah
have
gitu.
filmed that video?
Huh? Do you have any proof?
Do you have any proof?
Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Oke.
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video?
Oh, gue ngerti.
Just from that
Cok.
camera angle?
Gue nggak ada lagi.
Just from that dim candlelight?
Anjir, banyak banget.
There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type! So please forgive me already!
Hajime, pay close attention and you're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Apa ya?
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody else other than you.
Waduh, ini nggak
Who
ada
could
ya.
have filmed that video?
Do you have any
Wah.
proof? Is
Apa
the
ya?
handbag on her head the proof?
Handbag itu
Is the
topi,
hospital gown she was wearing suspicious?
hospital gown, nggak
Or could
ngerti.
it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown?
Body type,
Just from that video? Just from that camera angle?
kamera
Just
angel,
from that dim candlelight?
candlelight,
There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type!
nggak ngerti.
Forgive me already!
Hajime, pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Kayaknya gue harus ngambil ini. Oh bener, killer mistake nih. Gue harus, wah ini killer mistake-nya di mana ya? Kamera angel nggak sih?
We can't think of anybody else other than you.
Sudut
Who could have
kamera
filmed
nggak
that
sih?
video?
Tadi kamera angel loh.
Do you have any proof? Is the handbag on her head the proof?
Kamera angelnya terlalu tinggi
Is the
nggak sih?
hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital
Kan
slippers she had on?
panggungnya tuh kan di atas kan?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle?
Kamera angel nggak sih? Bener.
I'll shoot through that contradiction.
Kamera angelnya terlalu tinggi, Cok.
Mikan, you've committed a major mistake.
Oh, gue tahu. Dari mana dia tahu kamera angelnya padahal dia nggak nonton? Oh,
Mistake?
sudut kameranya kan dia nggak nonton ya? Kan gue nonton, bukan lo aja.
As I said before many times, I'm the only one who saw that video.
Tuh bener. Gue kira sudutnya ketinggian, ternyata ya itu, ternyata
But I
ya itu.
never said anything about the camera angle.
Ah, itu tuh.
So how can you say anything about the camera angle as if you saw that video yourself?
Ya, ketahuan
The
tuh.
only reason Mikan knew the camera angle Hajime had seen is because you're the person who actually filmed that video.
Gue
Is
kira
that
karena
right?
sudut kameranya ketinggian. Ternyata
This is your just reward. The more
keceplosan dia.
desperately you argue, the deeper you dig yourself into a hole. You lied, didn't you?
Ya bohongnya ketahuan.
Are you serious? Is it true, Mikan? Did you kill Hiyoko and Ibuki?
Forgive me!
Buset, pembunuhan sebelumnya satu orang loh. Ini berani bunuh dua. Hah? Anjir, dia berani bunuh dua dong. Hah?
I was wrong. Wrong. No, that's not it at all.
That's not it?
Maksud?
I mean, it's impossible.
Anjir, creepy banget.
You know that hemp bag Ibuki was wearing when she died? Try remembering the tote bag instead. Ding! I totally remember now.
What the heck's wrong with her? She's getting weirder by the minute.
That tote bag. Isn't it the same one that girl was wearing in the video?
Iya.
How do you know so much about that video?
Who cares about that?
Who cares about that?
More importantly, did you know that bag is a limited item that was sold at the movie theater?
Oh, gue ngerti nih.
Hajime saw it too, didn't you? You remember the Usami decal on it, right? Whoopsie! Don't worry about it. I remember even if you don't.
Anjir, ini suaranya.
Ta-da! There's no mistake that tote bag is a limited item.
Dia ngomongnya udah gak gagap ya.
So don't you think it's
Berubah banget.
impossible? Using one tote bag in both the conference room and the music venue at the same time?
Gue ngerti. Monokuma udah pernah bilang ini kalau nggak salah ya waktu itu.
It's blatantly
Beli
obvious
satu
that
gratis
that's
satu ya kalau
impossible.
nggak salah.
Don't you
Iya
think?
nggak sih?
That's why that video isn't fabricated. And I'm not the killer.
Kalau nggak salah pernah diomongin dah beli satu gratis satu
So
atau
you'll forgive me, right?
Taking
Yeah,
your
Mazzy.
stubbornness this far. Such despair.
such despair.
Then you're gonna forgive me? I won't stop until you forgive me!
Oke nih, ya panic talk gua ngerti. B itu apa ya? Gua nggak ngerti. Reload apa? X pencet B. Gue cuma tahu X sama segitiga. Kalau nggak kotak. Despair.
I'll keep explaining it until you forgive me! That bag is a limited item!
Iya limited. Tapi beli satu gratis satu kalau nggak salah.
That's why that crime is impossible for anyone to pull off.
This chick, has she lost it for good?
Will you
Otaknya udah
forgive
hilang
me?
ya.
You'll forgive me, right? Isn't that right? You're obviously gonna forgive me, right?
Kenapa dia pengen banget dimaafin anjir? Ya. Wah. Kalau nggak salah pencet X dah.
You still haven't forgiven me? I'll do anything you want. Please, draw on me.
Bentar, gue bingung temponya guys. Oh enggak, X gua nggak bisa sih. Bentar guys. X lock attack select final strike. Reload. Reload itu kotak kah? Oke.
Please, draw on me. Can you forgive
Aduh,
me
gua nggak-
already?
Anjir.
Forgive me! Forgive me!
Bentar guys. Gue bingung guys temponya guys. Gara-gara dia ngomong anjir. Forgive me, forgive me.
Please, draw on me. Do you understand?
Pencet apa
Can
sih?
you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want.
Zero stock itu apa sih maksudnya?
Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. You're done for! Forgive me! Forgive me! Why only me?
Gue miss semua anjir. Gue
Forgiven me?
temponya aneh
Anything
banget.
you want. Please, draw on me.
Kayaknya gue
Do you understand?
reload itu pencet apa sih? Kotak kah? Gitu apa anjir? Kotak kan kalau nggak salah. Ya nggak sih?
Why only me? Please, draw on me.
Oh,
Can you
R1
forgive me
ya.
already?
Oke, ngerti.
Forgive me!
Gue nggak tahu mencetnya apa tadi.
Draw on me. Do you understand?
Oke, ngerti gue temponya sekarang.
Forgive me already? I'll do anything you want.
Tadi gue harus reload dulu ternyata.
Forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. You're done for!
Temponya gimana sih?
Forgive me! Why only me?
Oh, R1 dong. Gue harus reloadnya pencet R1.
There's only one bag. It's impossible to use it in two places at the same time.
Teater prize bonus. Lah. Pokoknya bonus teater lah. Apa ya tadi? Teater bonus prize kan? Prize bonus teater.
There's only one bag. It's impossible to use it in two places at the
Bonus
same
prize
time.
teater. Ya, anjir salah dong. Grammar gue hancur cok. Oke guys, gue udah 3 kali di vote di tempat ini. Bonus teater itu. Ya ampun.
This is mine.
Iya, gue di vote
We will
3
never
kali.
give up.
This
Aha.
chick,
Will you forgive?
Yeah. Nah ini. Bonus tag, panic talk action ya.
You still haven't forgiven me? I'll do anything you want.
Tag.
Please, draw on me.
Apa ya jawabannya ya? Gue nggak ngerti jawabannya sih.
Why only me?
Teater bonus prize kah?
Please, draw on me. Can you forgive me
Wah
already?
anjir combo gue banyak banget cok. Alah, giliran aku ngomong gitu nggak miss semua anjir.
Draw on me. Do you Can you forgive me already?
Tek 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 tek.
Can you forgive me already?
Tek 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 tek.
You're done for!
Aduh, gelap lagi.
Forgive me! Why only me? You still haven't
R1 guys.
I'll do anything you want. Please, come on me. There's only one bag. It's impossible to use it in two places at the same time.
Peter bonus prize. Prize bonus atau?
This is the end.
Oh, bonus prize. Bukan prize bonus ya, bonus prize.
Monokuma mentioned this earlier.
When you buy one bag, you get another one free. Tuh kan beli satu gratis satu. It is a common practice to bait customer with bonus prize.
Whoever bought that bag should have received another one as a bonus prize. Which means it's not impossible to use that bag in two separate places.
Iya.
Please, just stop making desperate excuses.
Why?
Why?
Why can't you forgive me? Why?
It seems her desperate struggle is finally coming to an end.
Waduh, nah gitu.
Why does everybody always hate me? You should just forgive me already!
Dia pengen dimaafin banget ya.
It's already over. After I go over your crime from the beginning and show that you have no arguments left, please just admit it already. In the end, at least let me believe in you.
Udah ngaku aja Mika. Oh, dia kasih argumen ya. Oke. Yuk kita cek dulu ya. Ini apa pertanyaan? What I saw in monitor was nih yang gua tonton nih. L1. Bentar. Oke. Ini apa? What did the killer do after the broadcast? Nggak ngerti. Ini pasti ada hubungannya sih. Bukan, ini kejadiannya pas. Ini apa sih? True off. Enggak. The body was hidden before. Ini apa sih? Oh enggak, ini kejadiannya pas Hajime udah ini nih. Kita nyari kejadiannya pas Hajime. Ini udah digunain ya. Put it back to normal after destroying it. Apa sih, nggak ngerti gue anjir. Ini nggak? Oh nggak, bukan. Salah. Ini nggak sih? Salah ya. Dada gua. Ini kali. Oh iya, dia nyopot. Kan dia udah selesai ngefilmin terus nyopot ininya, nyopot apa namanya? Nyopot apa itu? Plastik. Bukan plastik sih, tas. Rip off the music venue wallpaper. Yoko tapped into the pillar. Ini kan sama kayak ini gambarnya, nggak mungkin. Oke. How was the locker room created? Put back into normal after destroying it. The small clue the killer left. Ini kan? Anjir apa sih? Nggak ngerti gua. Ini. Udah. Apa sih? Yang berhubungan cuma itu ya? Ini. Anjir, salah lagi dong. Yoko step into the pillar. Nggak ngerti gue anjir. How was the real lock room? Nggak ngerti gue. Ini apa sih? The body was hidden before. Ini kan? Aduh, nggak ngerti gue. Coba nggak ngerti, Ini gambarnya nggak ada yang mirip, bu. Breaking the drumstick. Ini kan breaking the drumstick udah. Ini kah? Lah. Oh, dicopotnya pas ini. Oke. Oh, dilepasnya pas ini, bukan pas mempersiapkan ini. Oh, yaudah, ngerti. Nih, gua ngerti nih, dilem. Terus ini apa sih? Put back into normal ya. Nah, ini kan kameranya. Oke, kameranya ditaruh. Satu lagi, ini apa? Small clue the killer left. Oh, ini nih. Ini small clue-nya nih.
Here's everything that happened in this case. The key to this incident is the surveillance camera video that only I saw. That's why I'm going to start with that to unravel the knots of this crime. When I went to the hospital with Makan this morning, I noticed a specific thing in the lobby.
Yeah.
The incoming signal light on the surveillance monitor was blinking ahead of the scheduled time.
Oke, gua ngeliat blink di situ. Terus ngeliat itu.
When I switched on the monitor, what appeared on screen was a person wearing a hospital gown and a bag on their head about to hang themselves right at that moment.
Iya, mau gantung diri.
That surveillance camera unit was designed for two-way communication with the hospital and the music venue. That's why I thought the signal originated from the music venue. So I immediately headed over there.
Terus gue langsung lari ke music venue.
But that was the killer's trap. In truth, that video was recorded in a different place. The killer brought the music venue camera the night before and made their preparations in advance. And then, they filmed that video in the hospital conference room. By doing so, they tried to make me think the incident was happening in real time, when in fact, the crime had already been committed by that point. The person in the footage wearing the bag was actually the killer acting as a fake.
Oke, yang gue lihat itu palsu. Bukan yang ada di situ ya. Nah, bukan ada di tempat
I didn't know
kejadian.
that, so I went to the music venue and found the hanged body wearing a bag on its head. Seeing the body before me, I panicked and rushed out of there to get the rest of you guys. But that was also part of the killer's trap.
Oke.
After cleaning the conference room, the killer was likely watching the music venue from outside. And, as if they were switching places with me, they went inside the music venue.
Oke, pas gua kabur, manggil orang-orang, dia masuk ke dalam tempat konser.
And began working on their last trick.
Nyopot-nyopotin barang. Biar kelihatannya
First,
si
the
Hyoko
killer
mati
peeled off the
juga.
wallpaper covering one of the stage pillars, revealing Hyoko's body. When I first arrived and saw the hanged body, I didn't notice anything strange about that pillar. I
Yeah.
didn't expect it to be slightly larger from the wallpaper, or have Hyoko's body hidden inside. Next, the killer destroyed the surveillance camera that was used in the conference room.
Kameranya
After
dihancurin.
destroying it, they mixed it with what was left of the surveillance monitor found at the crime scene. The surveillance camera the killer used was originally brought from the music venue, but when they brought it, they made sure to destroy its monitor beforehand. They wanted to hide the fact that the camera wasn't at the crime scene. In the end, the killer transformed the crime scene into a closed room. They broke one of the drumsticks from the storage room and placed it near the music venue's entrance.
Ya itu cuma berpancingan, sebenarnya dilem
However,
doang.
they did this to mislead us into believing that the music venue was locked from the inside. In
Ya, itu dia.
actuality, the reason
Cuma
the music
dilem ya.
venue became a closed room was because of the glue. The killer sealed the door with glue and intentionally created a closed room that could be forced open.
Apa
With
nih
that,
F3?
the killer finished tampering with the crime scene and met up with Fuyuhiko and me. They
Ketemu
helped us force
bareng-bareng,
open the music venue door, despite the fact that
Didobrak.
they personally sealed it.
terus kelihatan
They
deh.
made us discover not just Ibuki's body, but Hyoko's suddenly present body as well. At the time, they pretended to be surprised, but inside, they were probably relieved that their plan worked out.
Oke. Dan pelakunya adalah
Isn't that right, Makan? This crime was orchestrated by you. What?
widing jedejing. Tapi kok Makan berani banget ya?
Whoa! Now she's laughing?
It's been such a long time.
Maksudnya?
This feeling, I know it well. Like the floor is collapsing, like the sky is falling down upon you. This feeling of despair.
Ya, ini kenapa anjir orangnya?
Makan, you... What? 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 What has happened to you?
Whoa there! Before that, a moment of your time.
Apaan? Wah, ini gua dapat jelek anjir. Gua 3 kali mati, Cok. Oh my god, jelek banget. Wah, ada yang 100 untungnya ya. C, oh B. Oke, nggak apa-apa lah. Bagus itu artinya. Oke.
It seems your arguments have reached the conclusion, so let's proceed to our regularly scheduled voting time.
Ini dia nggak ngasih perlawanan anjir nih kan.
Now then,
Ngasih
please
sih.
pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote.
Ini kan mau ngomong sesuatu
Who
itu.
will be chosen as the black?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh, udah lah. Oh, ini ngevoting dulu. Cetring ya menang bener. Wah, ini Mikan harusnya ngasih alasan sih kenapa ya. Gua nggak nemu alasannya Mikan aja. Sebelumnya kan ada alasannya kan. Kalau pembunuhan sebelumnya.
Well now.
No, that it may be obvious at this point.
Correct.
You got it right once again. It's like 3 in a row. That's right. The true identity of horrifying Blacken who killed 2 girls was Mikan too.
Damn it.
You could be shitting me. You're saying Mikan, the one who nursed us back to health, was the one who killed them?
I won't forgive you.
Don't joke around me, Mikan. Did you lie to us all along? Bentar, mana nih Mikan? Dia cuma ketawa dong. Apa dia udah gila ya?
What's going on?
This chick, cewek ini.
Hey!
This is nothing like Peko. She's actually gone mental. Dia gila kah?
Well, that's obvious.
Yeah, there's nothing we can do. She's no longer the same person. She's no longer Mikan Sumike we knew. Maksudnya?
Hey,
Based on my prediction, she might have caused it too. Oh, dia kena penyakit juga. Berarti penyakitnya penyakit pembunuh dong. Kan Nagito kan penyakit pembohong.
What?
Hah? Emang ada penyakit pembunuh? Dia kerasukan gitu. I know because I was looking at Mikal for so long. She was the one taking care of me after all. My continuous keeping full of despair, a despair so devoid of hope that not even a single fragment of it remained. Oh, jadi dia kena penyakit juga ya?
What?
Hajime, has something crossed your mind? Oh, anjir apaan tuh? Oh, ini pas gue dipeluk ya? Oh, gue ngerasain panas. Oh, dia emang demam. Oh ya, lo kok gue nggak sadar ya? Ya, gue salfok anjir.
It cannot be.
Perhaps.
The symptoms that she surely felt must have the name despair disease. Losing all hope, harboring despair for all hope. Because of the despair disease, she was likely overcome with despair.
see?
That's the reason why she can still lounging in such a hopeless situation. Dia penyakitnya penyakit putus asa ya? Dia suka jadi putus asa. Hah?
Jeez.
Which means the Mikan standing before us is no longer the ultimate nurse. She's a completely different person now that she is infected by despair disease.
Isn't that right?
She's the human who deserves to be called ultimate despair. Oh. Ultimate despair kan dari Danganronpa 1 ya? Si pembunuhnya itu, pelakunya. Oh, dia kerasukan itu, makanya dia bunuh orang-orang. Kerasukan kah? That's the reason why I can't forgive this. I mean, killing someone for keepsake, the sake of despair.
Impossible.
Oh, dia pasti melawan kedespairan ya.
Oh?
For the sake of despair? That's completely wrong.
Huh?
Huh? Wrong? What's wrong?
What I did was for the sake of my beloved.
Hah? Untuk orang yang dicintainya? Maksudnya?
Huh?
What are you talking about? If only they were still alive, they'd be so happy. Maksudnya? Orang yang dicintainya mati ya berarti? They? Pasti orang-orang yang dicintainya mati kan? I know. Huh?
My beloved was the only one. That's right. The only one who never hated me.
Seseorang yang tidak membenciku. Siapa? Ya gue DC. Oh udah. Connect. Oke kita lanjutin ya. Mikannya jadi gila coy. I understand that I have done something unforgivable. But you know, to transcend all that is truly
It's love.
what love is all about.
Hey,
Maksudnya? Pokoknya dia orang yang mencintai dia sudah mati. Terus hubungannya sama kita apa? You don't understand? That's because you don't have anyone to love. It is because you are also someone who isn't accepted by anyone. What a pity, I feel sorry for you. Huh?
Well,
Even if I say this, I'm sure nobody here will understand, but love is a wonderful thing. This feeling of freedom, where you no longer care about anything. My beloved and I are the only one within that thin veil, and I'm just looking out through it. That's why, as long as I'm on the inside, no matter how much they tease me, splash me with water, kick me,
how amazing.
it is nothing matters. I could just die. That's how little it matters. Who cares about hope or despair? It is love. Only love. Gua nggak ngerti. Jadi maksudnya hubungannya sama orang yang dicintainya dia sama kita orang apa ya?
Could it be?
Nah gitu. Is there really the despair disease you were talking about?
this is...
It seems that I was wrong. Not only is he affected by despair. You are half right. It is right to say that this all thanks to the disease, maksud? Because thanks to that disease, I was able to remember my beloved. Hah? Dia ngingat siapa orang yang dicintainya? Apparently that's what my symptoms was. What a wonderful symptom. Penyakitnya dia itu dia ngingat sesuatu. Penyakit ngingat sesuatu, What?
But...
Oh berarti memorinya balik. Maksudnya emang ada apa di pikirannya dia? Di ingatannya dia maksudnya?
such despair.
Apa sebelumnya dia itu pembunuh? Dia ngingat kalau dia pembunuh? Gua nggak ngerti. Don't get so angry. Well, first of all, the reason I become like this wasn't my fault. It was all your fault, you know. Hah? Salah kita semua maksud? Because it is not I am entirely responsible for turning out like this. I am the person I am today because many human relationships. So it is everybody's fault that I turn out like this, you see? Even so, the current me was more strongly influenced by my beloved existence. Kayaknya orang yang dicintainya dia tuh yang mempengaruhi dia jadi kayak gini nah. And it was also my beloved who created the me that everyone can forgive. But my beloved still forgive me and still accept me. That is the key difference between all of you and my beloved.
Don't fuck with me!
Nah itu, ekspresi gua sama kayak dia. Maksud lu apa? Jadi siapa yang lu bicarain? Maksud me kan? Please answer me. Did you really remember? You end up like this all because you remember? There's no way I can believe that. There's no way the person you are right now is the real me kan? Oh, you still doubt me? Then to prove I remember, I'll tell you all something nice. It's about that word and the organization that you all were worrying about.
You serious?
Oh, dia nginget word ender. Dia tahu. Not now, I just remembered. That's all. Oh, dia ingat. Berarti sebelumnya dia tahu ya? I knew about it all along. How that horrifying organization known as Word Ender. It's also the organization known as the Future Foundation. Organisasi. Oh, di anime ada ini. Future Foundation kalau nggak salah. Apa ya? Anjir, di anime apa ya? Itu bukannya Future Foundation bukannya organisasi yang lawan despair ya? Kalau di animenya Future Foundation. Hah? Di animenya kan Future Foundation yang melawan despair, yang lawan orang-orang jahat ya. Hey, just what is the Future Foundation? What are they planning? As the name suggests, that organization is the World Ender. The Future Foundation is trying to end our world. To put it simply, they are trying to claim the world for themselves.
This is bad.
Gua nggak ngerti. Future Foundation bukan yang ngelawan despair. As part of their plan to end the world, the Future Foundation broke us to this island. Isn't that right, Monomi? Hah, Monomi tahu sesuatu nih. Pasti ada hubungannya sama Future Foundation nih, Monomi. Monokuma juga mungkin. Sebentar, Future Foundation bukan yang lawan Monokuma ya? Dia nih mana? Aduh, nggak ngerti dah.
Hey.
Don't know. Hey, Mikan, if you really do remember, then you already know, right? You know the true identity of the traitor hiding among us. Among us anjir. Hahaha, of course I know that. Let's see, the Future Foundation lucky that hiding among you all is...
Oh?
Oh well, no one really cares about that, don't you think?
Of course not!
Gak ada yang peduli anjir. You'll find out eventually. So there's no need to be so impatient. Probably when that countdown ends. Wah, dia juga tahu arti countdownnya. You even know about that?
Oh?
I don't know anything. Huh? I have feeling that what it is, but who cares about that, you know? I'm drowning in so much love. From the bottom of my heart, I just don't care about anyone or anything.
That is...
Mikan, is that really you? I won't believe it. There's no way I can believe you were like this all along. Because if that's true, then who is the person you have been spending time with up until now? The past. Masa lalunya maksudnya. That person, she didn't exist in the beginning. She's just my past self who lost her school memories. You guys consider that thing a friend?
Oh?
That doesn't make me happy at all. It just fills me with despair. You guys accepted me my past self, but no present self. Oh, jadi sama ini sebelum dia kena penyakit itu sisi dia yang lama sebelum nggak ngerti. Pokoknya sifatnya yang lama ya, bukan sifatnya yang sekarang. Berarti sifatnya yang sekarang itu yang Nggak ngerti sebelum dihapus pikirannya sifatnya kayak gini. Buset, kenapa berubah ya? That is. Well, that applies to you all as well. Memories of people, memories of events, whatever memory is. Losing memories are
Do you understand?
like losing your personal identity. Hilangan identitas. Losing our memories makes us shadow of the past. Don't you think?
Hey,
I don't know what you are trying to say, but in the end, it always leads back to the story. That story about our stolen school life.
hey!
Berarti memori kita penting banget ya sebenarnya.
Damn it!
Apa maksudnya itu? Well, why don't you just take your sweet time and remember at your own pace? Apa nih? Oh, Monokuma. Is it alright for you to start now?
Yes, indeed.
Punishment time? Damn it, why? Megan, why does it have to end like this? This is so too pointless. Maksudnya? Sangat nggak
Now then,
ada
I
maksudnya.
prepared a very special punishment.
Oh, nggak dilanjutin. For ultimate nurse Mikan Sumiki.
So it's over. It's really. Now I can go to my beloved, who always forgives me.
My beloved itu siapa
I
ya?
can finally see them. Please forgive me, the one who's going to die with the hope of finally seeing you.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
Gue masih penasaran anjir. Siapa my beloved yang dimaksud Ikan? Masih gara-gara my beloved dia berubah jadi kayak gini ya? Yuk kita lihat aja dah animasinya. Gak ada yang aneh. Oh udah mulai aneh. Bye bye Ucis. Selamat tinggal sakitan. Ini suaranya gue gedein ya. Matinya naik roket anjir, hubungannya sama Ultimate Nurse apaan? Cuma bagian nyuntiknya doang dong. Kayaknya pergi ke bulan dah itu.
Let me ask.
Who was that Mikan from earlier? Was that her true form? Or that itself a symptom of the despair disease?
Damn it!
It doesn't matter either way. If she ended up like just from the remembering, then all along, Mikan was never worth being a symbol of hope.
But
Even if her words were influenced by despair disease, the disease gak penting. Udah.
isn't that right?
Yuk move on aja. Yuk kita ubah jadi hope.
Wait!
Mustahil. Kita itu kemana nggak ngerti lah. Udah.
Damn it!
Itu lebih baik kalau dia adalah penjahatnya.
Wrong.
Too bad. That's okay. Oh, Mikan bukan itu ya, pengkhianat.
Come on.
Pengkhianat masih hidup. Dan dia tuh aja Monomi masih bagus aja. Kalau traitornya mati, apakah kamu tenang? You are both pounds. Both pound. Berarti traitornya 2. Oh, traitor yang dimaksud itu kayak Monomi. You. Dia tuh nunjuk Monomi ya. Monomi sama satu orang lagi.
You fiend.
Siapa itu? Gak ngerti lah. Pokoknya ada 2. Monomi mungkin dari Future Foundation.
Hey,
Tapi hey, Future Foundation baik ya? Gue nggak ngerti ya. First Island. Gue harus ke pulau pertama ya. Oh, Nekomaru masih hidup. Ya, Nekomaru masih hidup nih. Like of Vote nggak ngerti. 3 orang teman kita udah mati dan
However,
I'm still happy. Nekomaru masih hidup.
Fine.
Ayo, kita harus nemuin Nekomaru sih. Udah cukup sih kayaknya. Ibuku Yokomikan, jelas. Forgive me, oke, gua maafin.
Right?
Ya kita itu Nekomaru ya. Anjir, kenapa dia nangis? Ayo.
Alright!
Yuk kita nyelamatin Nekomaru ya. Hah?
Uh-oh.
Man, they just ran off without listening to what I had to say.
Unbelievable.
You're so impatient. Didn't they learn to stick around until others have finished talking?
hey!
Dia
No
masih mau ngomong
way.
sesuatu kah? Nekomaru body. Tubuhnya Nekomaru. Nah, apa yang dilakukan terhadap Nekomaru anjir?
What's this?
Save. Maksud dia pasti udah ngotak-ngatik tubuhnya Nekomaru katanya. Oke.
Alright.
Kita ke beach ya. Gua pause sampai sini dulu kah? Oke. Oke guys. Jadi kayaknya kita sampai sini aja. Kita besok bakalan ketemu Nekomaru yang udah sembuh. Udah gue save ya. Udah gue save. Kita cukup episode kali ini karena ini udah kelar. Udah keluar gimana sih? Gue lupa. Gue keluar dulu ya. Oke guys, kita udah kelar dulu. Dan kelas realnya udah ketemu Makan pelakunya. Makan itu kena penyakit remember disease katanya. Dia nginget sesuatu tentang My Beloved yang gak tahu siapa itu. Kayaknya dia yang mengubah My Beloved itu yang ngubah Makan. Gak ngerti juga sih gua. Ya udah deh. Yang penting udah kelar. Tapi Makan jadi aneh. Mungkin gara-gara penyakit itu, nggak ngerti lah. Ingatannya mungkin hancur. Oke, sampai sini dulu guys. Kita bisa lanjutin. Mungkin. Kalau nggak malas. Oke, goodbye.